y'all.
What up, 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 y'all? Straight from the Gutter Network presents Yin and Yang the podcast, man. Oh boy, episode 78. I know y'all missed us. Y'all wanna know why I know y'all missed us? And I mean this in the most respectful way. Cause y'all wanna shut the fuck up.
Oh, really?
Oh, y'all doing the show. What's going on? Diddy got distracted?
Yep.
I'm like, damn. Like, it's really not, sometimes there's bigger things going on in life and in our day-to-days that we got to take care of.
Yeah, like the Knicks playing.
I guess they do this every year though.
Who does this every year?
The Knicks, they hype us up every season. They're like, oh, we can get to the playoffs, we can get there, this close, and then
I'm not gonna let you do that though.
We never make it. So it's like
we hadn't been to the Eastern Conference Finals in 25 years though.
That's another thing.
This is the first time in 25 years. Now, what I don't like. This is what I don't like. I don't like the disrespect with our women.
No Knicks slander.
That shit irks my soul. For example, all the chatter when the Knicks finally fell to the Pacers was no big New York team has won the chip in a minute. Like the Liberty didn't just win it last year.
Facts.
For the WNBA.
Right.
Just talking about. Don't disrespect
they
women,
still winning.
Now, Gutter, no disrespect. You know, people don't really count the WNBA, but we're going to leave that alone, too.
I mean,
but the thing is,
maybe
we
like
can't...
years ago. But like now, they're, they winning now.
There's
like,
one
the
or two
WNBA
things.
is on the map now.
Right. Here's one or two things, okay? First of all, let's keep things in perspective, okay? When the NBA first came out, right? You want to know how people watch the games on TV? That shit was on tape delay because nobody cared.
Wow.
So the NBA had to get to the collective bargaining agreements, get into the TV deals, get into that, and then the NBA became what the NBA is now. But it didn't start like that. It didn't get lit until MJ, for real. Just saying.
But my question is, if it didn't get lit to MJ, why the NBA logo don't got MJ on it? It's some other guy.
Well, because the thing is, it was still a sport though. So what was the sport was not supposed to have a logo?
But you just clearly said that Michael Jordan is is the main reason why people started watching the NBA.
Yeah.
So why they didn't make him the logo?
I think they were at some point. But right now it's Jerry West. But I think MJ will be the logo at some point.
Never.
It already started.
No.
The MJ logo is on every single team jersey.
It is.
Yikes. Checkmate, bitches. Shout out to LeBron though. Listen.
No funny, Miss Jessica. I was wondering. I knew it was you, but I was like, why is this little girl on the
screen? Wait. First of all, both of y'all need to turn your phone sideways. That's number one.
Oh, it's sideways.
So that's
my bad.
But it's my fault,
You got her looking like
I didn't want to do the show. Everybody know that. All of y'all know that. I didn't want to do this shit tonight.
You got Jess looking like a streamer.
Looking, that's Jess or not. Fuck out of here. Streamer University. Nah,
she looks like she about to bust somebody ass in a video game.
Right? Everybody said they couldn't hear me, so I had to get a mic.
No, you sound clear. Very clear right now.
I had to get a mic. Now
Very
I gotta
clear.
change my setup.
That's what's up.
And the thing is, right? You could take that one or two ways, right? One way could be that the people can't hear you, and they really don't give a fuck about what you're saying. So they're like, "Yo, sis, go keep talking. Don't matter. We don't need to hear her. It's alright. That's just a little girl on the show." Then, right? Then you get the, "Yo, we can't hear her. She's actually saying some shit, but we could barely hear her." That's what we've been getting. So why not? You know what I mean? Step it up a little bit so the people can.
Speaking of, I got some.
Lila, what up?
I got some feedback for y'all.
Oh Lord.
No, in a good way.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say who he is, but he is one of the people that is on the that be in our comments, and he says that Miss Jessica is a great addition to the team, and he's very, very glad that we are keeping Miss Jessica on the show.
Okay.
Interesting.
That's what's up.
Interesting.
Hey, look, you got alien fingers. Look, you can do hearts and no texture shit.
So, yeah.
That's fire.
Hopefully my boy Joe is listening. Joe.
Oh,
Yo.
it's not dry snitching.
Wait. I forgot to turn on show the comments on stage. That way I don't have to actually do it myself. But Miss Lida, what up? Good evening. Yo, why is 50 so upset?
So, that's easy. That's easy.
Like,
that's an easy thing.
I want to hear from Bam. I want to hear from Jess. Dow has a very, very biased outlook on the boy Fifth.
Is it biased, or it sounds more like a I don't want to say a hatred, because hatred is not a hatred. Is a very strong word.
Nah, you gotta love, but you gotta love somebody to hate them, though.
No, it's a very strong word. I think Thousandeer is like, I don't know, when it comes to him, it's like 50 is like a pet peeve.
What do you mean by pet peeve?
Like, you know, you got things that's just like get on your nerves or annoying, like something that just don't grind your gears. But you was like,
grinds my gears.
Like at the Thousandeer, when something with 50, he just be like, oh, I want to choke this thing, but you know what?
Yeah, but the thing is this, right? Okay, Dow. Okay, let's start there, right?
Okay, yes.
Let's start there, okay?
Okay.
What exactly is your issue with Curtis Jackson?
Curtis Jackson has been a bully, and I don't like bullies.
Wait, hold up, time out. You called him by his dovey? Oh, this is serious.
So he's a bully. Okay, so have you ever seen him pick a fight with somebody that? Nah, yeah, he did. No, man. Yeah, Curtis does have bully behavior.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he has, but I'm not gonna sit here and say he don't have bully behavior.
Like, let's say 50 is petty.
I'm not gonna say he don't have bully behavior, but 9 times out of 10, I do believe it's like 50-50. He could be a bully, but they started with him behind the scenes, and he just brought it to the forefront.
Sometimes.
That's how I see it.
Sometimes.
But here's the thing, right? The reason why I stopped where I was going with that is because then he did make How to Rob. And a whole bunch, almost everybody on there, they didn't do nothing to him.
Nikki made a song talking about how she was sleeping with dude. Remember? I'm not gonna tell a fat dude. Remember when she slept with them dreams of fucking a rapper? What is he, industry rapper?
Dreams of fucking R&B.
An industry rapper. Nobody came at her about that. She talked about DJ Khaled, about how she's not gonna let a fat. Like, she came at people too. Then she said, "I'm just playing, but I'm saying."
That's different. There's a difference between fucking. No. There's a difference between fucking someone and robbing someone.
What?
what if you robbed
See,
them on
and
their
I
pussy?
wonder why it's a double standard. It's a double standard.
Yes, it
Wait,
is.
so somebody can rob me on my dick? How is it double standard? I could be robbed.
A chick, oh wait, a chick could easily rob you while sitting on it. Right?
Same.
Yeah.
I've been violated plenty of times. Just
And
saying.
you liked
Matter
it.
of fact, men use
That's not the
females.
point, Dow.
Men use females to rob dudes all the time.
Oh, that's a fact. That's a fact. Yo, lineup came from. Yo, here's the thing. Men do anything for pussy. That is a fact.
And that's what
Now.
makes us weak.
Facts.
To an
Yo, like
extent.
if you look back historically, yo, almost every major war started over some pussy. And never been some nigga shit.
Name one.
Right? It's just like I don't want. Man, listen.
Well, Helen of Troy is one. Yeah, that war.
No. We're not going down that rabbit hole. No. We're not doing that. Mm-mm.
Okay.
Daphne Joy is 50's baby mom. She got on the stand and said, Columbo, we're not going down that rabbit hole. It's not that we can't name them, it's that we're not doing this, man. We're not doing this. We're not messing with Bam. Bam knows what shit. Yo, Bam be doing some triggering shit just to get us started. Yo, Bam ain't shit. Listen.
First of all, I'm mad. Wait. Even though I was already like this, but with our powers combined, I done evolved and grown, and I done combined and got more energy because I attached because I had attached my energy to a Scorpio man.
That's why you came in here looking like Star Trek?
So, no, I always been my stones on my forehead. I just haven't been doing it lately, but now I'm starting to embrace it more. And y'all already know what tomorrow is, but that's later on down the show.
Listen. Daphne Joy. Okay. Let's stay focused here, guys. Went on the stand this past week and testified that Mr. Combs is still paying her rent.
AKA the diddler.
The diddler is still paying her rent to this day. She was upset with him because all this time he only used her for the freak offs, but was taking Miami on trips, and she was watching on IG like, so I'm only good for the freak offs, but you got a whole girlfriend and you taking her trips. I want to go on trips. She literally said that. She's the happy hooker. Madam Porter's stupid. That's a fact. But right now, you go from Daphne Joy saying these things, right, which paints us a different picture of Diddy, right? The diddler, right? You got the male strippers, the one that Cameron interviewed, the Punisher from Harlem, who said
You need to change
that it
your
was
name.
all acting. There was all acting, and it was Puff directing a film, right? He never kind of witnessed, Cassie being hurt, blah blah blah. How many years? I have a couple of questions for y'all. As of right now, because Judge, what's that judge from Chicago? Is it Judge Joe?
What, Joe
Judge
Brown?
Joe Brown.
Nah, he's hilarious. Oh my God.
He said, as of right now, with the facts that are out so far, he will give Puff 10 to 15 years.
Wow.
As of right now, with the facts that are out right now, that's what he says. Now, the question for y'all is, and then I'm gonna sit back and just listen to y'all, is how many years will y'all give Puff based on the facts as of right now? Everybody in the comments, put how many years y'all give as well, with just a short sentence as to why, if y'all want to. And Do y'all feel that Daphne is helping or hurting the Didris case? Did the Punisher help or hurt the Didris case? Go ahead, y'all.
Well,
Well, oh, no.
I think Daphne is actually helping his case because it seems like it's just a bunch of people who are disgruntled because they didn't get certain things that they wanted out of him. So now it's gonna make it seem as if Diddy's gonna get off because it's like, well, there's really no harm done aside from like maybe sex trafficking, if that's what he's being charged or if that's the big issue. Because I'm watching it and it's just like, you know, we're not charging him with the drugs because they're saying it was done through the enterprise and other people actually purchased the drugs, so it wasn't him. So it's just like sex trafficking and they're bringing domestic violence into the case, but he's not being charged for that. So it's just like, it just seems like it's just helping him, his case more, more so, in my opinion.
Bam. Oh, wait. Just how much time will you give Puff as of right now, if any? Or will you do time served? Go ahead, man. Go be
Yes,
nasty and rich. You nasty little bitch, you. You disgusting
will
son
have
of a
time.
bitch. Yo, he's a nasty nigga, yo.
He
That is one
is.
nasty nigga.
He is. So like, I
But
guess
is he guilty?
you
Anyway, go ahead.
I guess you can look at it. It's almost like a parallel to the R. Kelly case, and he's like serving life almost. So it's just like, I don't think he should get life. So Judge
Wait,
John
what
said
little
he should get
girls
like.
did Diddy pee on?
I mean, he didn't. Okay, it didn't involve minors, but that's why I said it's
Oh,
a
okay.
parallel. It's not necessarily the same thing.
Oh,
It
okay.
parallels.
No, I was
It's
just
the same
wondering.
thing in terms of like
But I don't know.
sexual
I'm
activities
not
being
fully up to
involved.
date. I don't know. So somebody got peed on that was minor, so I don't know. Just asking.
Right. Yeah. So it just parallels it. It's not exactly the same, but they're kind of in the same lane to an extent. So I guess, but what he's being charged now, I would give him 10 years because it doesn't seem like the crimes that are being committed aren't these drastic crimes where everybody was a victim. It seems like everybody participated to an extent where they didn't get what they want, and all of a sudden, I'm a victim now. And it's like, but before,
But let me get that 30
you
mil though.
weren't a victim. So it's like, huh? It just seems like consenting adults got what they wanted to a certain extent, and now it's like, now I'm not happy no more. So I need this, that, and the third. I'm gonna testify against you. I'm gonna get my lick back. That's what it seems like. So yeah, 10 years, in my opinion.
Bam.
Well,
And wait, Bam, before you go, tell KB to put his thoughts in the comments and you give the people your thoughts.
when he get well, he's just now waking up. So let's see. I'm gonna let him know what he probably put it in later on. Based on what's
Wait,
out
Bam,
there.
I agree with Columbo.
Well,
Let
what
it
did he
be
say?
more like quid pro quo, and I want foot trial, all evidence before I give it time. Honestly, there will be more. I agree with all that. I need to see all the. I need to hear everything
Right.
first. But go ahead.
Based on what I followed and what I seen and transcripts and stuff like that was read. I think he need to get shot in the face, but that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother situation. But if you want to do jail time, he deserves life. Everybody in there, yes, you can say they were co-conspirators or whatever, and then they turned against and went whatever. The focus is actually on Puppy. Everybody else is going to get their trials eventually, after this situation is over, because again, they did, and when you do look deeper into the situation, they did find out that so far one person, a female, has actually been concluded as a co-conspirator. Um, so it gets it's a very very deep rabbit hole, as course you want to say. So based on that, the time and stuff like that, I think didn't need to get shot in the face. But again, life. Do I feel that Joy hurt and helped the case? I mean, everybody got to be accountable for what they did and what they didn't do or what was involved at the end of the day. Yes, that they probably wanted at one point in time or want to be involved in the freak off at one point in time. I'm not going to stay here and say that maybe at one point in time it was a yes. But then at the end of the day, just because it's a yes one time, this is going to be a yes every time. So we don't know, we can't prove, we don't know when, or there has been saying when they said that they didn't want it at one point in time, because there's certain things and certain facts that are out where you can sit back and be like, nah, this is too much, this is bugging. Now, again, people are, because they are situations they were consenting adults. Now with the Punisher guy, what he's saying and everything else, and then with the girl Joy or whatever like that, you got to understand that when it comes to certain things, and they tell me when you read the transcripts, it's a little different, because it could either, to me, is hurting the case. When you read the actual transcripts, they are hurting the Diddy's case. Just based on what the media is putting out there and what the media is highlighting, it makes it seem like the case that Puffy is going to get scot-free. But once you read the actual transcripts and what's actually been going down, nah, your boy Diddy, they make R. Kelly
whatever they give,
like
whatever they give, Diddy needs to split it with Cassie.
No, Cass, again, no, they can't, again, they can't not do that, because first of all, with Cassie's situation and stuff like that, it was a civil case, one. So that's the only reason why she got the 30 mil. And then she got an extra 10 mil because of the hotel with that situation. Now, Cassie got her own, Cassie got her own situation. Same thing with the other guy that told the assistant. Same thing with the other lady, Capricorn or whatever. They got their own cases, and there's still other cases that's coming up from Rod that's coming up. Right now, the focus is Diddy. Now, after this Diddy case is over, then you're gonna see the other cases when it comes to Little Rod and them, when it comes to Capricorn. Then you got certain people who got immunity, so you might not even see. They might still get time, but they might not get as much time because, again, there was NDAs that people are going to say, oh, yeah, there was NDAs. But when it comes to a criminal situation, that NDA goes out the window.
But it's crazy how they have this energy for the rich black man. But Epstein is crickets, right?
Epstein is crickets. No, it's not crickets, because what you call it is in jail right now. What's his name? The movie director.
Listen,
Weinstein is in jail, and then you got to also think about you got to go off with the media. Yeah, the media. The media is only posting what's out right now. If you go beyond the media and actually hit the news, like Abro and Crime, the Crime Beat, whatever guys, they got in trouble. When you follow a lot of they just putting it out there because of Diddy and what the media is focusing on. You have to go beyond the media and look at the news and other things. And trust me, there's a lot of cases that's going on. There's a lot of arrests that's going on behind the scenes. A lot of these celebrities are actually lawyering up right now as we speak, because a lot of people are being mentioned, from Michael B. Jordan, from Leonardo DiCaprio, Justin Bieber. There's a lot of people that are being added. And then they even threw it out there that allegedly Trump might pardon him. The only way that was going to happen, that means Puffy going to have to be in there singing in the rain and telling about who was telling him to do what at the end of the day. And that's the only way that I can see even that man pardoning him, especially how he was bad mouthing and saying everything about him. So at the end of the day, like I said, if you go beyond what the media is posting and whatever, it's not about hurting the black man or whatever like that, because at the end of the day, that black man did things too. You got to other black
Now
men
what he's
and
being
other
charged
people
for?
and other females of color. So at the end of the day, he was beating on Kim. He was beating on Misha. He was beating on a lot of other different
So
people. He was
charge
beating
him
on
for
people.
that. That's my issue
No, but
right there. Charge him
but
for
that's
that.
again, no, because
You
this is
charging
a
him for
Fed
this
case.
shit? Come on now.
It's a Fed case, and they're gonna get other things. There's other things that's going on
Okay.
behind the
You're gonna
scenes.
see that nigga gonna walk. Nigga, watch.
He just might. He
That
There's
nigga
other
gonna
things that's
walk.
going on behind the scenes that the media is
Okay.
not even posting.
Don't give a fuck about the media. You're gonna see that nigga gonna walk. You heard it here first. That nigga gonna walk. I don't care what you heard.
No,
I don't
he
care about none
might.
of that shit.
He might
That nigga gonna walk
away
just
from
like
it.
this.
Because so many people
If he gonna
are told
if he
that.
walk, he must have
And
told.
being in the prison system, anyone that says that it's a fair shake, it's not. Because I dealt with young African American males in the prison that I was in that were not treated the same. They were denied programming. They were denied access to certain things. I was not denied that, but we know why I wasn't denied that. And so I think that is a much bigger picture that we all as a society as a whole need to look at, that we are one. And whether you're Republican, Democrat, or whatever, at the end of the day, when you're in that hospital, you don't care if it's a Democrat treating you or a Republican. Now, some of you may, but I want whoever's going to be the best.
Yo, some of y'all might. Yo, that's a fact.
That was just tax fraud. Next.
Yo, that's a fact. But yo,
But he
Straight from
also
the Gutter
released
Network.
Larry
Hold on,
Hoover.
Hold on, Bam. Straight from the Gutter Network is sponsored by Sensational Smiles 845, 2 West Main Street, Middletown, New York. Make sure you guys check them out. The IG is Sensational Smiles 845. Go ahead, Bam. What were you gonna say?
But he also released Tommy Hoover. He also released Larry Hoover. He also did NBA YoungBoy. He also did like other people that's being partnered. But again, where was all this energy when partnering was when Biden partnered his son, that was in cahoots with mad other different people, and he even admitted about the laptop. So again, if you're gonna have your energy for one, have the same equal energy for the other.
That's the way shit should always be. It just never works in that favor on our behalf, oddly enough.
On who behalf?
It just doesn't, man.
On who
It
behalf?
doesn't.
He said our who behalf.
Listen, minorities will forever be fucked. Y'all
I don't
take
consider
that,
you consider
whatever.
yourself a minority. That's only if you count yourself as a minority or put yourself a part of that group.
Listen, it doesn't matter what you identify as. It doesn't matter as what you. None of that shit matters. When you're in the court system, you're getting fucked.
Yes, it does.
Hoover was only released from federal prison, but still in custody for state's crime. But didn't he just commit a crime in jail that he was given more time for just recently? They pardoned him from that too, or he just pardoned for the old shit.
I think it's for the old thing that he was pardoned for, not for recently, because he was serving time on his previous charge, so they pardoned him for that.
But hasn't he been in jail since 1979? Like, what are we even like? I was born in 79. I'm about to be 46.
Oh.
You pardoning him to do what?
Nah, I think he was in jail later than that. I gotta look. See, I think he was in jail in the mid 80s.
Exactly. 79 goes right into the 80s. Yeah.
I said mid, so me after me. So I probably maybe was like, if this is like 89, 85, yeah, I was probably just born. But then maybe 89, I was 4, so he relate to maybe 90s. I'm not sure. I gotta do the research on that one.
Yeah, because, sheesh. But, listen, man.
See,
the
Dr.
media's
Fauci got a part in it, and we all know he just, let me shut up.
Yeah, listen, there's so many partners out here. Like, you y'all blatantly killed people with an injection and y'all walking around scot-free. Like, that's wild. We clogged freaking bloodstreams and all types of shit out here. But Lila said he spent 30 years in solitary confinement in federal prison, which is inhumane. 30 years in solitary? Jesus Christ. Like, so you'll be like, what are you, beneath scum or something? That you spent 30 years in solitary confinement? Wow. I don't know what's going on, man.
A team has a new owner. She's black and a boss. Tashonda Brown Duckett. Not only is she the president and CEO of TIAA, which is only one of the largest retirement and financial services companies around. In addition, she is only one of 3 black women to ever lead a Fortune 500 company. If you've been living under a rock or you don't watch women's basketball, the New York Liberties have been killing it. Tashonda joins a list of other high-profile investors like Jack Ma, who is the founder and CEO of Alibaba, and supermodel and entrepreneur Karlie Kloss. According to Sports Illustrated, reports reveal that the New York Liberties now carry a valuation of $450 million, which is a record-setting number in women's professional basketball. So I know you're asking, why is this so important? Not only is there a small handful of black owners in sports teams, when you factor in black women, it shrinks even smaller. So I think it's safe to say that Tashonda is going to bring a sense of financial liberty to the New York Liberties. I'm Kenny James for Blavity. Let me know what you think in the comments.
What are your thoughts, man? Do y'all like the direction the WNBA is going in? Do y'all know anything about the WNBA? Is it still too unknown for y'all? What's up?
I've known certain things about the WNBA. I'm just not becoming a fan. I've been to like 2 Liberty games this year already. I enjoy it. Their games are lit. The stadiums are filled. It's not like it was years ago where like the tickets are
giving away the tickets.
Like the tickets are like affordable. Like I spent $20 in the last game and we weren't courtside, but like we were close enough that we could really identify the players. So
wait,
like,
you were close with a $20 ticket?
Yeah.
20.
$20. Yeah, me and my mom went.
No wonder them women don't get paid no fucking real money. Jesus Christ, $20 tickets.
The floor seats are still expensive though. The floor seats are still in the thousands, believe it or not. The floor seats are still in the $1,000. So
bam.
I mean, I don't really watch. Hubs watch. I don't really watch. I'm just familiar with certain players. Like growing up, I just knew about Swoops. I knew about Miller's sister. I forgot her name. Yeah, I just knew about her. A couple other female players. That's it. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. They looking more. Back then they were kind of like boyish. Back then when I was watching, but now they getting it like from Lisa Leslie. Like now they getting more to their more feminine era. So now they looking more girly. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So
shit,
I mean that's the era that
Sexy Red or one of them. Angel Reese fucking clapping her clappers on some pop.
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of that. I remember when they actually used to really play, like from the era where they used to really play. Where back then, I will watch back then. It's to me not. Maybe it's my personal thing. Is they not really worth watching now? Honestly,
nah, they're worth watching now.
Maybe maybe it's
to me,
now
it's really different. Do you know what it is? Back then, Chris, what up, baby? What up? Back then, it was only a few of them that really had the crossover, the Twizzly, the behind the backs, and all that. Lisa Leslie was the only one, the first one that dunked. She was the only one. Now, there's a few of them with the Steph Curry distance, with the Sabrinas and the Caitlins and the fucking AI crossovers and all types of shit. It has evolved.
My sister said I sound like a hater. I'm not a hater. I just don't be watching basketball like that. I don't watch it. I barely watched it. Even when it comes to the NBA, like I was a fan of watching the NBA when I was a fan of Sacramento Kings with Webber and Bibby and playing. And when the Nets were in Jersey, when Kidd and Vince Carter, I'm an old school person. Like these new teams to me ain't. I don't know. It's not my era. It's not an era I'm interested in. I'm interested in the old era. So I mean, salute, but I'm just interested in the old era. My bad.
I think you should give it a chance. I think you'll like it. Natasha Cloud's
You,
actually pretty good. She's one of my favorite players.
I'll watch the Knicks games. I will watch when Patrick Ewing and them be playing, and I don't even like the Brooklyn Nets. I liked them when they was in New Jersey.
Yeah,
Again, so
Jessica, who you said was your favorite player in the WNBA?
Natasha Cloud.
Oh, okay, yeah, she's nice.
Yeah.
I can't wait for Juju to get to the league. He gonna bust all their asses.
Maybe.
Shout out to Compton, man. Shout out to Juju Watkins. That girl is nice.
I know who that is. She's pretty good. Oh, speaking of players,
nice, yo.
Coco, this girl won the tennis.
Coco
Shout
did
out
win
to her.
the Open.
Yeah,
today.
she won the U.S. Open. Coco. Shout out to her.
Shout out to Coco. That's the chip for tennis, right? The U.S. Open. That's like the chip. All right, so I'm not
it was the French Open. I just want to correct that. It was the French Open, not
a
the
French
US
Open. Okay. Oh, no, so that's different
against
then.
Araya
Shout out for
Sabalenka.
Nobody remembers number
Coco
2.
Brack.
Shout out to Coco. Yo, Aja Wilson is nasty. Aja Wilson.
I have yet to see her play. I want to see her play.
You haven't watched Aja play?
Yeah, I haven't seen her play yet.
Jesus, you're a bargain.
I just be watching the Liberty games. That's why.
I'm still surprised that you was close with $20 tickets. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, we were close.
But listen, the WNBA now, it's the game has evolved into something completely different. You know what I mean? Like it's pretty dope. But then you got my Knicks, who got a player that plays like he plays for the Liberty. Look, they give him a new celebration and all that.
After all that,
like that's stuff like that is very disheartening for me. Because I'm a firm believer that, first of all, Cat don't got Tibbs fired from Minnesota. Now he got him fired from New York. The Knicks got a whole lot of moves to make. We'll see what happens. We'll
The
see
Knicks
what
are gonna
happens.
Knicks. The Knicks are gonna Knicks. It's not the
Knicks
first
be
time
nicking.
yeah, that's all to it. I want to see who they're gonna get for their coach. Unfortunately, there's slim pickings for coaches out there, and no, I don't respect the people that are being mentioned for the role.
You wouldn't take Meta World Peace?
Absolutely not.
Never heard that name in years.
Yo, this nigga just been on a I want to be the coach of the New York Knicks campaign ever since Tibbs got fired, yo. Yo, Meta World Peace is wild, yo. But you want to know what was dope though? Lance Stevenson and Michael Beasley did a one-on-one game for 100 racks. Beasley won 31-21. Game was dope. The game was dope. The only thing I didn't like is there was quite a few travels, couple of double dribbles, you know what I mean, shit like that. Like, to me, I like the physical aspect of it.
They
Because
trash.
every point, huh?
That's because they trash.
Oh yeah, you stupid. They older now, but yo, Beasley was like, I mean, his jumper and shit has always been sweet. Like his one-on-one game is ridiculous. But if y'all ain't get a chance to check that out, y'all should definitely go watch that. It's on YouTube. And I'm pretty sure y'all can find it at any other streaming platform and shit like that. But yeah, it was dope though. It was definitely a dope game, especially for those of us that came from that era of playing 21, and it would be 8 niggas trying to guard you and you got point, making sure, you know what I mean, you don't get that get to that 21 and shit. So it kind of felt like that. It gave me that kind of energy. So I thought that was dope. So let's play this joint and then let's have a conversation.
You can try, but I do fight. Just can't seem to do right. Can't run with the big dogs. Your jeans is too tight. I've been doing this for too long. Plus, dog is too strong. Let you cats wipe me off the map with a new song. Nigga, you know you wrong for trying that shit there. Yeah, nigga went there. All you did was sit there. I've been rapping for 20 years and you 20 years old. X back on the block. Be lucky if you go bold. It's a new sheriff in town. Just been reelected. You ain't gonna like it. Respect it. Track it. I'ma get it in until the nigga wins with the dividends.
New X album coming out. What are your thoughts? They should have left that shit in the vault. Or you
What in the AI?
Right? Like, is that AI?
I was
What in
about
the
to say
AI?
the
Don't
same
first of all,
thing.
don't ever disrespect the dog like that. Come on now.
For real. Like,
First of all, y'all trying to do him like y'all did. God bless. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not do my dog
what?
DMX. No. Do not.
Nah.
Do not.
Nah, bang, do it again. What? How did y'all do it?
God bless. What the? Ooh. See now, 1,000 years. 1,000 years. I know you. I know you hate Mr. Jackson, but whatever Mr. Jackson said about Mr. God bless, he deserved that shit.
Oh shit!
All right.
Oh man.
Okay. There are some individuals
There's some individuals what?
that need to get bullied. There are some individuals. There are some.
Wait, so there's parameters?
There are
Now we waited
parameters.
to where Irv Gotti died to put that shit out.
Okay. That part, the Irv Gotti situation,
Oh my
is the
God,
parameter.
y'all niggas is stupid, yo.
Okay.
First of
But
all,
John-
you see he didn't do that shit when Irv Gotti was alive. He waited
No.
to when that man died and got on a Spanish song or whatever it was. It's not even posted on his own YouTube.
Yo, you wanna know what's crazy? As soon as he dropped, that's the first thing I said. I'm like, yo, Irv is turning in his grave right now.
Exactly.
He would never let Ja put on some dumb shit like that.
To the sense of
Absolutely
51st.
Absolutely not. Yo, do y'all think that they really gonna put out an X album?
I hope
Yes.
not. But I feel like it'll happen. But I
It's
hope
gonna
not.
happen. It's gonna
No,
happen.
From what I
funny,
hear,
no-
they really are. They really went.
No funny. I mean, if they do that,
That's what
I
I
ain't.
heard.
Oh, man, I'm not going to support it. I mean, I'm not. I mean, if it's official tissue, then
Wait,
maybe.
hold on, Bam. Columbo, what do you mean? Worst
What
part
the-
is that was a feature. What was a feature? The Ja Rule shit?
Yes, that was a feature. That wasn't Ja Rule. That was a feature from somebody's song. That Ja Bless shit was a feature from somebody else's song. Yes.
Somebody paid him for that?
Yes.
Somebody paid him.
Either somebody paid him for that or somebody wrote that for him and he did it that way.
Wow.
Ja Bless.
They need to find that
Somebody wrote
nigga. They need to find that
Somebody
nigga.
wrote for him.
Ja. What? Ja.
First of all, if the DMX album is actually a real album, I might listen to it only to
I don't
support
want an
it's
X
a real
album,
album. I don't want it, but I'll listen to an R. Kelly album from jail before I'll listen to that damn DMX album.
Not R. Kelly album from jail.
I don't know about y'all, but I separate the artists
Bab is
from
stupid.
no. I don't know about y'all, and people might not like
You
me
know
with
I
this.
do. You know
I
I do.
separate the artists from what
Me
they
too.
did in their personal life, because at the end of the day, a lot of the music that we listen to, if we was to actually have these artists accountable for their actual personal lives, we wouldn't have Marvin Gaye. We wouldn't have Quincy Jones. We wouldn't have Motown. We wouldn't have Elvis. We wouldn't probably have Michael Jackson. We wouldn't have a lot of people. Smokey Robinson. We wouldn't have the Temptations. We wouldn't have a whole lot of people. If you take away, first of all, you take away the R&B, which is R. Kelly's whole catalog. It's a lot of Mary J. Blige songs. It'd be no Maxwell songs. It'd be no Joe songs. It'd be no such thing as Avant. It'd be no damn Public Announcement. There'd be no damn Aaliyah. There'd be there'd be a lot of people you would not even see on the industry. No B2K.
All the R&B.
No none of them.
There'll be no R&B.
Even Chris Brown, even Trey Songz. This man, R. Kelly wrote for Michael Jackson. Damn. He wrote for a whole lot of people. That man pen go miles. Get it? Meanwhile, again, artist accountability. There'd be no Missy Elliott because everybody read that Superhead book, and Superhead came out herself and said that Missy Elliott hoo-ha stink. All right? And that she was allegedly abusing and a whole bunch of stuff in there. They was passing these females and everybody around. There'd be no Jodeci because Devontae Swain was out here slapping up people and everything else. There'd be no Mary J. Blige because Father MC was whipping on her too. Hello? There'd be no Faith. Biggie even hit Faith a couple of times. There'd be no Biggie. There'd be no Pac. There'd be a couple of people that wouldn't have no music.
Yo, you okay?
I'm fine. I am wonderful. So I separate the artist from the people. First of all, even though Puppy is on trial, I ain't gonna lie. I still bumped last night with Keisha Cole in my headphones right now. Put me with an answer. That's my shit.
All right, so whoa, bam, whoa.
I still listen to it. I still listen to Nas and Puffy. You can hate me now. I still listen to Nas. I even listen to some Jay-Z songs, and we already know what's going on with that. Tory Lanez allegedly shot Meg Thee Stallion in the foot. Keyword allegedly, and I still listen to "Say It" by Tory Lanez. I'm just saying.
Okay. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I've always separated the art from the music, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. And I did that from young, because I met a lot of these niggas, and these niggas ain't shit. And I saw that they wasn't shit, and I always said, don't never meet your idols, and don't ever idolize somebody that you don't actually know personally, because you don't know who these people are. You just living off of a persona. You're living off of a talent or a skill. Because somebody could dunk a 360 or somebody could throw 100 miles an hour. Doesn't make them a great fucking person. It doesn't.
How about you just don't idolize people? Because even if you think you know them,
shouldn't. That's a fact.
You don't know them.
That's a fucking fact.
They still human beings. They bleed what we bleed. They still human. People got personal things. There's personal things in our lives there's personal things that go up in each and every one of us, our lives, that some of us may not probably agree with in a personal life that we agree with. Do that make you a bad person to whatever? No, I don't think you're a bad person, or nobody might think somebody's a bad person, but your personal is your personal. Now, if you're doing stuff to kids and animals, I might be like, okay.
Unless you're 50 cents.
I might judge you. I'm not judging 50. I don't, hey.
Dow, what's up with you, bro?
South to South Side, Jamaica, Queens.
Yo, listen. I don't care what nobody say. 50 goes after you because you don't leave him the fuck alone. He's just a petty ass cancer. That's it. Leave him the fuck alone and he'll leave you alone. Simple.
First of all, I know Thousandaire ain't talking. He a whole tourist. Need I say more?
Word.
They hold grudges like a mofo.
And
that nigga
still
mad from shit from 98.
And that's a whole fact. And my wife can contest to that.
They hold grudges like a mofo. See, my godmother was a tourist. Trust me, I know. Oh shit, hold on, wait.
He uses his petty nature to boost sales and views. Facts.
That's a whole fact.
Yo, and that's another fact. Madam said everyone's a bad person to someone. That is a fact. Every single one of us done played the villain in somebody's story. That is a fact. And we probably don't even know what the fuck we did.
That's a fact.
I probably know what the fuck I did.
Thousand Year was your first beef. Was your first beef in kindergarten.
Pre-K.
Not kindergarten.
Pre-K.
So you see, he's thinking about it. You see it, right?
He's like, what year did I meet Kenny?
Maybe. There's a possibility. There's a very strong possibility.
Thousand Year been beefing out the womb. He mad that he came out.
Hey, yo. Wait,
he's like, yo, I was nice and comfortable in the belly. I was nice and comfortable in the sack, pause. And I got pushed out. The doctor said it's a boy. I'm mad. I hate the doctor. I'm mad. I just
nigga said I hate the doctor. I'm just mad.
Hold on. Madam Porter, I don't believe you. You need more people.
Sweet innocent Taurus is wild. That don't even go together.
Okay, sis. I heard you.
I don't believe you. You need more people.
And even after you get them, you're gonna need more people after that.
First of all, it's Thousand Year and the other Taurus. It's the Thousand Year calling 50 a bully when y'all known for being bullies. That's crazy.
That's not true.
Taurus is not known for being bullied?
No.
Y'all are the bullies.
What's Kendrick's son?
He a Gemini like me. His birthday is the 16th.
That makes so much sense.
Of June. Trump's birthday was the 5th.
That makes so much sense. Yo.
And he's from Queens. Shouts out to Queens.
Evil.
Yo.
Evil.
Yo.
Evil. They're so evil.
Yo, but why Elon acting like a whole bitter ex-wife though?
First of all, if you look into it, it's a game.
Damn, yo.
It's a game.
Wild, yo.
It's a game.
Yo,
it's
I'm
a
not
whole.
looking into nothing, man.
It's a distraction.
It has to be.
It's a distraction.
Yo, Madam said you attack me, bam. I can't be a bully.
Because you deserved it at the time.
Wait.
She said I attacked her. I'm not going to deny that I attacked her. I did. And I said she deserved it.
So people get right. So, I'm gonna run this back, right? And before I play this video, right? This is Cardi and Stefan Diggs strolling after a date, walking to their car, okay? And then look at what happens. They walking, race. Yo, regardless of celebrity, regardless of who's who, that is some dope level of happiness that you see from Cardi right there. For you to be walking with your man and then, yo, race me to the car. Like we teenagers again, like that's some cute shit. I don't know what Offset did to this young lady. Yo, shout out to Cardi, shout out to Remy. Leave them BX women alone, y'all. If y'all not ready to walk right in life, leave a BX woman the fuck alone until you're truly ready to settle down and be with just them. They will have you out here looking crazy. They're stressed. Look at Offset, he's stressed. So,
for now,
I mean, he did it to himself.
I mean, thank you, guys, for the shout out.
There is not gonna be happening today.
For the Bronx shout out.
Huh?
Thanks for the Bronx shout out.
No, niggas gotta be ready. Niggas gotta be ready.
But as a Bronx girl myself, we be starting shit too. Again, accountability. Cardi is a Cancer. She's from the Bronx. Accountability. Remy is from the Bronx. She a Gemini, just like me. Accountability. So 9 times out of 10, if certain things, it takes two in a situation. Not everybody is innocent.
No,
I'm
it's a
just waiting
fact.
for.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop. That's all.
From who?
Hmm.
What side?
On both.
Bro, you wanna know what's crazy? And this is something that, man, so I'm from the BX. I start nothing, but I finish everything. That even sounded aggressive. That sounded mad aggressive. Like OD aggressive. But
That's wicked. That sounds wicked. That is words from a bully.
Ms. Rhonda, what up? What up? What up? Miss Chi-Town. Listen, the show. I want for those of y'all that are always in the comments and everything else, let us know what do you want us to talk about. Give us topics. Give us things that y'all want us to get deeper in. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, honestly, to be
It's Pride Month.
keep it a million with y'all.
It's
No,
Pride
it's
Month.
not.
No pause. Isn't it Pride Month this month?
It is.
Oh, yeah, well, no, it is.
Actually,
So we can't
this
use pause
month
for the
has a
month?
lot going on.
No
Wait,
pause for the month.
wait. June is also Men's Mental Health Month.
Yes, it is.
That's
Right.
important. Men's
We
mental
matter.
health.
We
And
Yes,
it's
matter.
y'all
Pride
do.
We're
Month.
gonna put that out there. We
It's
There's
what,
matter.
but no
no pause.
disrespect
And
to no disrespect to Pride Month. No disrespect, but I'm sorry. Men's mental health is more important, to be honest.
Listen, I'm in the mental health field professionally. Okay. And that's something that's definitely dear to me. It's something that we have learned now, right? Now that we're in 2025, we have learned more and more how to express ourselves, how to have conversations, how to seek help if needed, and having certain people that we count on, that we can kick back and trust and have a conversation with. I am one of those people that my peoples know they can hit me, and we're gonna have a conversation. You know what I mean? But definitely shout out to all of that. Definitely not taking nothing away from Pride Month or nothing like that. But to me, men's mental health is way bigger. But there's so much going on that, and honestly, right, to keep it a stack with y'all, I'm tired of talking about these people. I'm tired of talking about Diddy. I'm tired of talking about Fifth. I'm tired of talking about Daphne. I'm tired of talking about whoever else drops a record or does something else. I'm honestly, because in my personal life, I don't give a fuck.
Amen.
Now, what's entertaining,
Preach.
for podcast purposes and shit like that, we gotta talk what we gotta talk about. But I know these people personally.
Mhm.
I don't give a fuck. Dan don't give a fuck. Jess don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck about none of y'all celebrities at all. We don't care. So, with that being said, give us more to talk about. And wait, Madam Porter said, did you hear about the robots that went crazy and unalived people? I guess no one wants those adult bots now. Wait,
I
ain't
ain't want
see
him in the
that.
first place. I ain't want him in the first place. I saw that, and I don't want no robot. Listen, you can ask my wife. I don't want any kind of surveillance in my house, meaning like those echo dots and those Facebook.
They listening to
photos.
everything.
Huh?
They listening to everything.
So you
Yeah,
have to go over your cell phone.
I can't. Unfortunately, if I can get rid of my cell phone, I would. Even the feature
Oh, you
phones.
trying to live off the grid or off the grid?
Listen. Even the feature phones, they're listening to you on your feature phones.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. That new Fold 7 look crazy.
Yeah.
It's about to drop in July. I don't know about Apple. Y'all might about to lose a ninja.
No. Slow down. Even though I'm an Android person, there are talks of a foldable iPhone coming very soon.
Is it true though?
Yes.
I hope not.
Why? Why you don't want another option, Jess? They're not saying you're not gonna have your regular.
I mean, cause like I've seen videos where that spring kind of breaks and you can't unfold it, like it gets stuck by the hinge. So it's like that's another cost to get that fixed on top of
Yes,
whatever insurance you might be paying, or
true.
just paying for the phone itself, because the phone is probably going to be like $2,000. Like,
But
I mean, the phone is
nah,
18.
but Jess, let's be realistic. How long has the fold been out for Samsung? It's about 6 or 7 years.
just about, yeah.
Okay. Look how long it took for Apple to even consider
I don't like
this.
that line though on the phone.
No. The new one's not, the Apple ones is not gonna have a line in it. Number two is it
Yo,
took
that's crazy. How much you gonna have to pay for that? 2,800.
you know that. Number two is it took Apple so long to actually get involved with it is because they look for perfection. We all know that they
mean,
look for perfection.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. I know somebody that got that Vision Pro shit.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
Yes.
Okay, so let me put something out there. Okay, I'm a PlayStation head. Okay,
Okay.
I got the P5,
Right.
got the Portal,
Mhm.
got that's my thing, right?
I'm an Xbox person.
I had the Quest 2, the Meta Quest 2.
Yes.
I just bought the Meta Quest 3
Okay.
like 2 months ago, right?
Okay.
I put a virtual pool table in the middle of my living room,
Yeah.
and I'm playing someone in real time,
Yes.
and it feels like I'm really playing pool with the
Yes.
stick. Pause. Oh, we can't say pause. Sorry.
No pause. No
stick?
pause.
And everything, and the kickback, everything. It put a
Yes.
pinball table in the middle of my living room, and I'm playing pinball, and it feels like I'm playing pinball, bro.
Yes.
That's different.
Yes.
That's
And that's
spooky.
the MetaQuest or the Vision Pro.
No, and that's on the MetaQuest. That's what I got.
Okay.
Right
All right.
now, my boy pulled up with the Vision Pro.
Yes.
He was like, yo, connect your MacBook. Watch. When I tell you I have my whole MacBook on my whole wall
Yes.
for me going through my emails and shit.
Yeah, it's different. It's supposed to be personal computing in AR, basically.
You literally can walk around in real time in mixed
Yes.
reality,
Yes.
and it's just fine.
Yes. Yes.
I would be concerned about my eyesight. Like,
They got
That just
glasses
seems
for
like-
I
it.
just can't afford it right now, so I don't have it.
I mean, yeah,
But
they
I'ma
do
get
have
it.
the glasses, but over time, though, and as you get older,
But that's
Same
gonna be
thing.
But Jess, you know that's gonna be the future. We both know that.
But you're using your eyes anyway.
right, you are, but like,
but eyes on screen time the same way.
right, you know what I mean, you do have the blue light glasses, but that thing pressed on your eyes like that, because remember, you have to strap it onto your head, and it's compressing your whole line of
not.
vision too.
No, it's not.
All right, when I say compressing, is yes, you can adjust it, but remind you, that's on your head for like how many hours you're using it for.
3
I would
hours.
say just be
max.
cautious.
Battery.
Just be
battery,
cautious because
battery life on is 3 hours.
And the
3
battery
hours?
life on
Okay,
the
3
Quest 3
hours?
is only 2.5. That's it.
yeah, just be cautious because that's a
Absolutely,
lot
but
of
just like everything else.
yeah. Moderation is key because my brother had the MetaQuest and I used it and it's very immersive and it's just like it's highly addictive. So it's
Exactly.
just
And-
yeah.
All
yeah,
right.
but Jess, you know how much radiation have gone to your head just during this podcast with them headphones?
Yeah,
What
Shout out
about
to
your cell
Meta.
phone? What about your cell phone?
that you're right.
We're
I
killing
mean, I'm
ourselves
not
any damn
negating
way.
the fact that are being
Wait, Bam, are
presented,
you
but
raising your hand? Or you adjusting your camera?
I was taking a picture at the same time.
Oh God, selfies already. But any which way, these are just the first versions of things.
Using your cell
It's like
phone is highly addictive. That's a fact.
Number two is just like Columbo said, Google's coming out with a pair of AR glasses also, and those are regular glasses.
So it's Apple. You saw the Apple ones?
I haven't seen
That are
the Apple
actual
ones.
real glasses, but you have your whole
Yeah.
MacBook thing in front of you. No, son.
It's gonna come to a point where the glasses that you see like I have on my face now are gonna do the exact same thing.
Bro, all I know is
Okay,
that I
so
was
like
on a
if you're
Quest
wearing
World
the glasses
until like
like
4 o'clock in the
that,
morning, busting ass, just shooting hoops. I don't care. I was in there playing Family Feud. I was in there playing mini golf. Yo, I'm in there flying airplanes and shit. Like I feel like I'm really flying an airplane, bro. I'm in it. I don't care.
Listen,
It's
my
lit.
biggest fear is people's attention span is gonna be minute.
Niggas, we
Very
squirrels
minute.
now.
It's already minute
No,
because
no.
now the fact that you making them into glasses that people could walk outside with and everything else, it's not going to be a reason. It's going to be so many accidents, so many situations that can happen that can lead to.
Yo,
Hold on. But then wait, it's going to be less and less and less time. Family spending, reading, and enjoying actual human interaction, and people don't even understand and see what's going on with the world. We are getting further instead of being more together and building family, creating memories, actual memories, and building family and everything else. We are now in the world where everything is going to be separated. No communication, lacking of a lot of things. You in your phone, so you're gonna be texting. People barely talk and express themselves now and communicate. Everything is on text, on a verbal. Imagine now you creating a whole, but everybody's attention span is gonna be different. It's like when we do it's gonna be like a silent party, but outside, regular silent party where you have the headphones on and then everybody can turn the station and everybody interact. You might as well say that's gonna be what the world is gonna turn into. Nobody's going to play real basketball anymore. They're going to be on the damn, they do that now. So
They
it's
do
like,
that now. Nobody goes outside to play basketball. They play
but that's what I'm saying. There's no such thing as actual going to be communication and bringing in family values and stuff like that anymore. Everybody's going to be so focused on electronics.
I want to defute that nobody plays basketball anymore. For any one of y'all that wants to play ball, I play ball every Saturday. If it's not raining, from 11 to 2 o'clock in Maybrook, New York, Veterans Memorial Park. Pull up.
Africa.
Pull up. We there. 3-on-3, 4-on-4. What's good? I'm not running fools no more. Fuck y'all. Not doing it. But half photo day. We there.
Soon you're gonna be able to eat your food virtually. No restaurants. Nobody going to no restaurants. Oh, yeah, guess what? I got these glasses, and I can go and I can watch the food, and I can make believe I'm eating the food right in front of my face. I don't have to get up and go to a restaurant.
You know what's scary about that, Bam? The fact that a couple of episodes ago, and we've actually talked about it a couple of times. When we talk about where the projects came from, right, and the wording behind it and the way they marketed it and everything else. So now it's on the artificial side of things, right? They already separated the families back then, now they're trying to separate the families now. It's crazy how church is via Zoom and people donate via the freaking click here button now. What happened to holding each other's hands in prayer? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like
hold your hand. Why? Why am I holding your hand?
Well, what do you mean? You we hold hands at the table. Like when the last time, you actually saw like people really got together and sat down at the table and held each other's hands and said grace. Except on Thanksgiving. That's if you follow that. Except on Thanksgiving, on Christmas. That's if you even follow those holidays. When the last time you actually genuinely hugged someone that you really, really loved them? When the last time you told somebody you sorry, or that you love them, or that you know what, I would do better? When the last time you said that to someone and you genuinely meant that? Communication, togetherness, forgiveness.
I don't want no germs from y'all.
Listen, man, it's so much. It's so much that has separated us, has separated families. There's other things that have united us as well, because before WhatsApp, I couldn't video call my cousin in DR on the regular or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's kind of like you kind of take things with the kind of go with the flow, kinda, but always just try to instill your morals, and at least try to keep them to your family, to whatever kids you guys may have, and then whatever, at least instill it in them. You know what I mean? So let's answer I see a couple of these comments. Sheesh, I can't even scroll up on them. Hold on. So
the comments is wild. So don't worry about that. The comments are wild. But just to answer Bam's question, statement is that the separation of family and the separation because of technology was inevitable. Unfortunately, that is something that we're going to have to deal with. We as people are going to have to make a decision at some point. Do we want to continue dealing with technology separating us, or are we going to use technology to keep us together? That is going to be something that we have to make a decision as a society. But I personally don't feel that our society that we have created is strong enough to combat that.
And that's the problem. That's the problem right there. You don't even have faith in, like, it's not even like, and that's, I'm not trying to be religious. You don't even believe already. So if you don't believe, and then you got people who are listening, and that maybe that like I said, our words are powerful. You got somebody that might agree to things that I say. You got some people that might not like what I say. And again, I can easily say, oh yeah, I don't care, I don't whatever, but then, for why and everything else. But then there's people who can relate to what Gutter say. There's people who can relate and listen to what you said. So at the end of the day, yeah, but that is the problem. You already said, based on our society and stuff like that. I believe that there is faith. I do have faith in this world that eventually we are going to get it together, because I have seen that there are some of us, because I don't know everybody in the world and I haven't traveled around the world, but based on the people who I interact with and people who I have spoken to, a lot of us are learning, like on certain days, we're going to cook together. On certain days, put the phone down. Here in my household now, yeah, I'm on the phone with y'all right now, but after I get off the phone with y'all and everything else, besides the birthday celebration tomorrow, me and my husband are going to sit and watch movies, and we're going to relax and chill. We conversate with each other every single day. When I leave from work, the values of having a good morning, communicate. When I go to work, same thing with the frequency and the energy. And, we can put the phone down. We can not actually put the TV on. We can put a book together. Or even if you want to, like you said, we can use technology for something good. Me and hubby, we sit together and we learn. We're doing Arabic every hour. You know what I'm saying? We're learning that. So you can you're right. There's a way you can use the technology to bring people together. Like right now we're using it. I'm all the way in Texas. You're where you at, Gutter's where he's at, and Miss B is where she's at. And we all use the technology and we spread our word, and everybody else communicating whatever like that in all different ways and stuff like that. So don't say that it is no faith, because it's something that we are actually doing. But we just got to spread the word, and actually whatever people got to see and realize there's certainty. Look beyond the media, look beyond other things, and don't try to always follow the trend.
Factory.
What do you think is stronger, human faith or technology?
Technology.
I believe human faith could be actually more powerful. We just forgot. There's things in us. There's people out here. They claim that they are woke, but they're not. Because if you are really woke or really like in tune to the vibes and frequencies and those out here, technology is nothing. We are the technology. We created it.
Miss B, what you think?
I think technology is stronger because AI is getting access to a lot of things that it wasn't access to before. It's taking over a lot of careers and jobs. And people's faith, I believe, is dwindling. I don't think they have the same compassion and faith as they did like 10 years ago. And you're seeing it. So I definitely believe that it could change, but I would say technology is becoming way too strong.
Chime in, Jay. Well, I want the same answers. I mean, same question to you.
Shout out to Stitch.
I just watched that movie. It was so good.
Shout out to Stitch. It's me personally, my faith in myself is more powerful than technology. My faith in us and humanity as a whole, technology has us in a fucking chokehold. I would love to say that at some point we can just reboot, recalibrate, reconnect. I think we're too far gone at this point. Technology is taking over. It's literally taking over.
We created it.
We created it, and now it's learning off of each other. That's spooky to me, man.
We can shut it. It's easy. It's the fact that we created it. There's a way we can refrain from it, because at the end of the day, we created the television. We created the television. We can create. At one point, look, if I was to press the leave button right now, that's it. If somebody's phone dies or whatever like that, that's it. It's over. But that's the technology part. But it doesn't mean we say that we're over. We can still keep going. So we actually have the power to do it. We just have to believe that we can actually do it. We have to turn ourselves on. We are not, a lot of y'all are not on. Y'all off.
Madam Porter said, faith and belief changed when churches started caring and showing they care more about money than the word. Technology is the new church in some cases. Joe says, the same way that the technology learns and adapts, so will we. Matt says, today technology back in time was human faith. It just, I agree with Bam. And if more people thought like that, and if we thought like that as a one, it would stay to what it's supposed to be. But we don't.
Which is why if you notice how, people always come at people that think different. Like, you got people who they say quote unquote artistic, and people would say, oh yeah, or this person is crazy, or this person is whatever like that. Are they crazy? No, these people just use a certain part of their brain that has awakened. Their power is turning on, which is why they think a little bit different and they move a little bit differently. You know what I'm saying? They are happy. Their frequency, they on a different type of wave. That's what I'm saying. So some of us are a lot of us are the walking dead right now.
That is
we
very
have
true.
to turn on. A lot of us is not turned on. We got to find your light somewhere. I'm learning mine's is there. I still got to brighten mine up a little bit, but at the end of the day, hey, I'm not alone in this. There's a lot of us out there. We just got to find each other.
Definitely respect that. And everybody goes on their own journey. And when some people find their person, it makes them the best version of themselves. Not because the person makes them better, because you start to do better because you want to be better, and together you grow. You know what I mean? And that's always dope to see. That's always dope to experience. You know, as a people, we have grown a lot, and like we just said, technology has taken over a lot. We can never lose faith in us, and even though we, you know, majority of us are saying that technology has taken over, we're not saying that we're losing faith in us. We just believe that technology is just a little bit stronger because we don't trust our people, pretty much. Not because that's what we want it to be. You know? Now, what, Visa?
He said he kind of did lose faith. The same thing I was saying. We a lot of us just lost faith in each other. But I believe in y'all. I believe in the light. Hey, I still keep it going. Y'all be ready soon. We got cookies on this side.
We got cookies.
Okay. Let's step out of this topic because this is a very depressing topic. But I want to bring a little funny with a little depressing. We all know the disc man, the Sony disc man.
Okay. Yes.
A CD disc man.
Yes.
The same way we had a cassette deck that we used to carry around and walk around with.
I think I know where you're going with this. Yes.
Okay. We all know what a disc man is.
Yes.
And if you know what a disc man is, your ass is old. Because it has been officially put into the African American Museum.
I know you're fucking lying.
Yeah, it has.
Oh, it's there.
I'm not geriatric. Fuck y'all. Nope.
It's there. I went to the museum. It's there.
This man is.
I went to the museum.
It's an artifact.
I went to the museum. I think I went last year. It's there.
First of all, Jack, you're too fucking smart. What the fuck you going to museums and shit? Fuck is wrong with you? And Dr. Neil, fuck you finding this stupid ass information for making me feel older than the fuck I am. Fuck is wrong with you?
I'm embracing it. I love it.
Fuck y'all.
I love my grades. First of all, gutter. You gotta understand. We are the ever. First of all, you gotta embrace it. We are the ever where. First of all, there's ones in front of our year. Think about it. Whoever was born 1999, yo, y'all special because that's it. After 1999, everybody is 2000s.
Yeah.
I go look and say we have a 1 in front of our year. 1. You know what I'm saying? I was born 1985.
Bam. You want to know how I felt old?
How?
I opened up an account for something, right? And you know how you have to put the year?
Yeah.
And I did that shit like the Wheel of Fortune of that bitch.
Right.
Like,
but we from the era where we saw everything. We saw the television grow. We saw the cell phone. We saw hip hop. You know, some of us saw hip hop, like, you know, that's still around for the hip hop, even though hip hop is older than me. You know what I'm saying? About like that. But we saw a lot of different things. We watched a lot of that. We watched, you know, we seen Prodigy, we seen Biggie and Tupac. We seen the makers of the certain cars. How Ford, remember, we had the 3D screens, and now those ain't out no more. We had VCRs. We went from the PlayStation 1, 2, 3, the Vita, the Sega Genesis, the freaking Atari. Now we 3D. Now we, you know, remember when Facebook was just for high schoolers. Now it's for everybody. I had Skonex growing up.
Listen, we watched every video game system.
Exactly.
The entire, every single one.
Man, yo, we is a blessed. This is why we is a blessed. This is a blessed generation. This is why I be saying, y'all gotta wake up, man.
Yo, Columbus said. Wait. Columbus said I felt old when I said a joke, and they had to Google it.
I was watching. Speaking of jokes, I was watching Def Comedy Jam. Speaking of jokes, I was here watching Def Comedy Jam, and I saw Bernie Mac and Martin Lawrence when they was hosting, and a young Russell Simmons. Yo, it's crazy. Very nostalgic.
Oh, that before he was touching bitches?
Oh,
He probably
Jesus.
been was touching them shit. He still was doing that back
Yo,
then.
shout out to Russ, though. Shout out to Russ. Yo,
He
Str8fromdagutta
in
Network
Bali.
is sponsored by Sensational Smiles 845. You can catch him on IG, Sensational Smiles 845. And you can catch him in person, 2 West Main Street, Middletown, New York, man. Make sure you check them out. Russ actually is suing for the documentary as to why he's in Bali. So maybe we'll talk about that shit next week.
Oh yeah, wait, one more thing.
Talk to me.
Happy birthday to me. Tomorrow's my 40th birthday.
That's exactly how it's supposed to be ending it too. That's a
Oh, wait,
fact.
hold on. Not to step on that. My son's also the same day.
Ooh,
Happy birthday!
you said your sons?
Huh?
Your sons, the twins?
Yeah, the twins.
Yeah, they twins.
Oh, the twins! Happy birthday
It's
to the
lit.
twins!
Happy birthday!
It's lit.
I'm officially about to be part of the 40 club. Hey,
Wow.
It's lit.
happy birthday to your boy too, Miss Lay.
It's
Happy
lit.
birthday.
As you see, even though the comments to the side, we got to put the special comments up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Top of the that. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday, my monkeys. Monkeys.
The big Bam. You feels me? Not the little one, damn it. And she Texas, she only gonna get bigger, yo.
First for all I'm missing is babies. I got my home,
Aw.
got my husband.
You're doing it
I
the
got
right way.
I got my friends and my family. My mom is in New York. Everybody's in New York. All my hearts is in New York. Love y'all. And all I'm missing is some babies. That's gonna happen real soon. Coming soon.
You heard?
Aw.
They're gonna be Earth babies.
You said they're gonna be what?
They're
Earth
gonna be
babies.
Earth babies. They're gonna be Earth
These babies is gonna be from another universe. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Exactly.
They're gonna be from a whole nother universe. Trust me. So they're
Oh,
gonna be
Lord
they're
Jesus.
gonna be created from a different realm, different frequencies.
Indigo.
Yo, I'm looking forward to see them when they hit 21.
Oh God.
Because it's gonna be a whole different world, and there's gonna be so much greatness being bred over here
Yeah.
that y'all welcome to the show. Because you know they're gonna have their own shows coming up. As soon as they talking, they running.
Before they talking, I'm gonna have a camera everywhere. It's my first. It's gonna be me and his first. Oh man, listen, it's gonna be a full
Yo,
documentary.
you don't even hear that too often. Mine and his both first.
First. That's
You
new.
shitting me or you
That's
kidding me?
new.
That's
That's
something
new.
you gotta
You
celebrate.
see what my sister said? My alien niece and nephew. Yep.
New. That's new shit.
Exactly.
Wait, Dow said we needed to end. Dow said we needed to end the show, right?
We are.
On a more positive outlook, right? So he had his own topic that he threw out there, but then the birthday shout outs are even funnier. Because the truth tellers ain't shit, like at all.
Thank you, y'all, and thank you for supporting us. We love y'all always. I know when it comes to all of us, we are a crazy bunch. You got all different views. This is why we are the Yin Yang Podcast. You get the views of not only different sexes, different views, different personalities, even different species. But yeah, you get the views. They all the truth. Stay tuned. We got plenty more coming.
I'm mad that we didn't have AI in this bitch. Because right there, you should have did some snake eyes and some weird shit with your eyes. That shit would have been fire. That shit would have been fire. But we ain't got that money yet. So shout out to y'all. Episode 78. Happy birthday, Bam. The big Bamster. Bam City.
Thank you.
Oh boy. Shout out to the
See y'all
twins,
next
man.
week. We got some stuff.
Birthday. Listen. Next week we back at it. You heard? Peace.